Yeah, that was the one that got away. Yep. Steak's not supposed to do that. I would never do that. Just kidding around with you guys. So these are the thickest New York strip steaks that I've ever seen. I don't know if it was laziness on the butcher's behalf or they actually intended to cut them this thick. It's pretty crazy. Now this is how I like to cook steak. I like to give them a good rub of some Lowry's, garlic salt, and seasoned salt. Rub it on liberally. Now the type of charcoal that I like to use is Kingman, Kingberry, Kingman, Kingsford. It's a simple name. I just couldn't remember it. Now, while the charcoal is warming, there's a few things I like to do to kill the time. Let me show you. Feeding the birds. Gardening. Risking my life. Alright, at this juncture, I'd like to take this pair of pliers and just evenly distribute the coals along the floor of the grill. Ow! Alright, so we got that taken care of. Now I like to take the actual cooking surface and just set it up here and let the heat cook off all the... Step 3, cleaning the grill. First step, to step 3, throw this away. These things are dangerous. You don't want to do those. This next step is personally one of my favorites. That sound is magical. So we're just going to let those sit there for a while. Those are some really thick pieces of meat, so it's tricky. It's kind of, you got to be careful because sometimes don't have time to finish the statement. Now I personally like to cook steaks with the lid off because that way you can catch a grease fire quickly. Let's talk about those. Grease fires will ruin a good piece of meat in less than a minute. Grease will pool down like you see here, and it can flare up and burn your meat, so you gotta watch them. Got a grease fire here. This is out of control. This is the best way to get rid of them. Just give them a puff like this. Usually puts them out. In this case, we got surgery to do. So this grease fire is a result of too much heat underneath the steak, so we're gonna have to go ahead and just do some surgery here and knock these briquettes away from the underside of the meat, just like that. So I don't mean to gross out any of my viewers, but I don't know if that's blood from me or the steak. I don't know. Well guys, thank you for watching. The steak is borderline burned and ready to eat. Great.
Should I eat the gristle?
Yes. Do it now. Is it good?